Welcome to 𝒍𝒐𝒕 profit generator system, over $20,000 made per day. Listen, this is WINFX Trading. If this is your first time of coming to my channel, do your best to subscribe to this channel, please. We are going to be teaching you how to scalp over $20,000 on 𝒍𝒐𝒕 index using a simple trading price action strategy that I'm going to show you in this video. You need indicator like moving average 20 here, and in the indicator window 1, RSI and moving average 10. If you go to indicators, you need moving average 20. That is the period is 20, shift is 0, method is exponential. Apply to close. The style should be 2 pixels and green. And you click on done, which I have did. Which I have done. And the next moving average you need it for this to work is you have to add a relative strength index under oscillators. You see it. When you do that, the value of the relative strength index should be period of 1, apply to close. The style should be 3 pixels. The level, sorry for this inconvenience, the level should be this 95, 50, 15, 05. I'm going to explain. Between level 90 and 85, you buy. You do what? You buy. That is probability of buying there. In fact, it's not a probability. You buy. Here is, I'm sorry. Let me take this call. So this and this is, I'm sorry. This is this 15. We are going to also, that's buy, and this is 90, 85. You sell. But practical way to that, like how do you do this practically? I'm going to teach you, because there is a range to take action, whether buy or sell. So here, wait or TP, take profit. I'm going to explain. So, how does this thing work? 1 minute time frame is what you are going to use. Now, you have, like currently, I'm going to use what is happening currently now to explain. Which market are we onto? Let me ask you a question. We are in a bull market that changed sentiment into a bear market. A bull market is a buying market. A bear market is a selling market. Like, this market started buying at this level. So it reached this level, instead of buying again, it keeps selling. And right now, they are exchanging ideas. They are just making some decision whether to push this market down or to push this market up. So it's consolidating right now. But look at what I'm trying to pass through. Wait for this RSI to hit, to come between level, I'm talking about buying, to come between level 5 and 15, and let the curve, let the line curve, like let it change direction. Once it is about changing direction, when it has passed its center, like the maximum point, like here, then it's changing direction. Then what you need to do now is to study the behavior. Just patiently keep your eye on the chart. Keep your eye on the chart and see how the candles the price actions react to the moving average 20. You see, the price, the sellers push the market here towards this moving average line. Buyers push it up, sellers push it down. So where you buy is on a retracement to the moving average. You miss here to buy, then you wait for a retracement. At times during a retracement, this is buying, so retracement should be a selling price action. So during retracement, this moving average, you have to patiently wait to see if this moving average is broken, because if it is broken, then it might mean that the sellers will control. So if it is broken, then wait for price to go above it. I'm talking about buying. I keep repeating it. When price go above it, you are not going to place your stop loss here at the low, in fact, for you not to be cut off by some mini retracement, place your stop loss at the low, at the previous low, and not the low that is formed after a breakout of the trend line, like after a correction price action break the trend line. No, you should do it with the previous one. I know it will cost you some money, but try so that you will not be cut off in opportunity like this. What happened? You are going to buy here and place your stop loss here. What happened? You are going to cash how much? 1,146 pips. You have made $1,000 plus if you're a big investor, because you are going to be using one lot size. Okay, even if you use 0.1, you have already made $100. If you use 0.01, you have made $10 plus. That is 1/1000. You see, very easy, no stress, very simple. Okay, let's talk about sell. In a selling market, make sure this is M1. Make sure the time frame is M1. How does the selling market work? Let me get a perfect selling market. Like this is a perfect selling market. You are waiting for this moving average then in the indicator window 1 to react to level 90 and 85. That is, it will go in between the two and it will change direction and pass its central. Okay, now when that happens, you are waiting for price action to come below the moving average 20, like price action, like whether red or green, like both candles. When I say price action, I mean both bearish candles and bullish candles forming patterns below the moving average 20 here. Then you are going to wait for a retracement. Please wait for a retracement. Don't just enter immediately. Once price action is forming below the moving average, as I'm telling you as an expert trader, wait for a retracement. So this is a retracement towards the trend line, but you see that during this retracement, the price could not touch the trend line, but it has to. That's to tell you that there is saturation in the buy direction. Buyers cannot do anything. They are weak. Sellers are in control. So what you do is, you are going to, once these retracements are done and you start seeing price action going in the impulse direction of downtrend, which is selling direction, you are going to place a stop loss here. But I'm sorry, you are not going to place a stop loss here. You are going to place a stop loss on the previous high, which is here, so that you not be cut off. Please, I know what I'm saying. That's why you should know how much lot size you are going to be using. You are just risking 651 pips, and it's worth it, because definitely you will make this profit. I'm not lying, I'm telling the truth. You are not going to lose it. You are just placing it there in case. You are not going to lose anything. So what happened? You buy here, you sell here, I'm sorry, and you are going to cash all these pips. I seen all these pips. Let me show you what you would have got. You are going to cash all these pip. So 753 pips. So in terms of, because this you're a scalper, you have to be watching the chart. Once the moving average then had, like if you sell and moving average then have hit level 15 and 5, we are going to close, please, because it's preparing to buy. And if it hit level 50, we are also going to close if you see the price action constantly going against you, like it hit this level. The level 50, depending on when you entered, level 50 is not actually for taking profit, please. I just put it there. You can see it practically. Imagine you entered here. You cannot just take your TP because nothing has happened. So if you sell, your TP should be at level 15 or 5. Then if you buy, your TP should be at level 90.85. Okay? If you like what I have taught you here, give me a thumb, comment, subscribe to my channel. We will do more and more better video in future. Like, I have to take a trade now. Do you know that this market is selling? I'm going to make huge money selling this asset, but you won't believe me. Look at it. It has reacted to level 90 and 85. It is below moving average 20. It has done many retracements. You see, it has done many retracements which I missed. I supposed to have taken this trade, like I supposed to have followed this retracement here, place my stop loss there and sell, but it's not too late. I'm going to place my stop loss at that level, 72.92, and I'm going to sell 72.92, 72.92. I'm going to be using one lot size because I think my equity is over $100,000. There is a demo account. Please don't shoot me. It's not my account. So I'm going to use one lot size, please, and you will see how I will be in green. I tell you. And I'm going to I'm going to use all my margin. I'm going to use all my margin, please. But I make sure I manage my account by putting the stop loss. Okay, by putting the stop loss, I'm going to use all the margin. 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 I keep doing it until the no connection. I'm going to use all the margin. I keep doing this until they tell me that I don't have any money again. I'm going to use 70.269. I'm going to use, remember, I'm not putting TP because the indicator with the one will tell me when to close. Okay, let's manage. It's just network issue. Let's manage this position. Let's make use of this position. Okay, we have 3 positions running here. Remember, I have over $100,000 account, so I don't fear about this. Okay, so let's see what happens next. Okay, you see, if you are faithful to small, you'll be faithful to big. Even if you use 0.01 lot size, you will still be in profit. Let's assume we use 1/100. We will make the same profit, but it will be smaller. Okay, but our trade has not ended yet. It keep running. See where we place stop loss. You see where the stop loss was placed. at the retracement level. Are you seeing it? That what makes you a good trader. I don't want to play stop loss here because it will be costly. Had it been I entered at this retracement, at this you see this retracement, if I entered at this retracement, then I can place my stop loss at this high, but I'm placing it here simply because I entered at this retracement. See the retracement, I entered this one and not this one. Okay, so I don't have much energy to talk, but I'm going to keep this video until this. I'm a scalper, so I'm going to wait until this moving average then hit level 5, because it must definitely hit level 5. Why? Sellers are in control. There is no ways about it. Look at the price action. Do you think that buyers will enter this market and push it? No. Market trading is not like that. Brokers know what they are doing. They can't. That is a rule. They can't. If you check what happened here, if you check, this is a kind of politics. This market move up here. You could not get higher again. It falls. Come go below moving average 20. Now this moving average 20 that the price action is going below, it is making retracement, like it's using this as a trend line to go down trend. Okay, so though we can close trade if we discover that the price, because anything can happen in market. A market might not always go linear the way you think. So that's why we provide level 50. Okay, that's why we provide level 50. So if this hit could not even reach level 50, as we are patiently waiting for it to react, we can close. But if it reach level 50 and we also wait and you go below level 50, then we wait until you touch level 15, then we can close. So you have to use your psychology or understand what they are doing in that market. Okay, so for me now, I will not just close. I will wait and see if they are going to bring this market to level 50. If they couldn't, that means it's going to reverse. I'm going to close and then wait for another retracement to the moving average 20 in order to make an entry and place my stop loss accordingly. That is a scalper. Okay, we can't trust market 100%. Thank you. Let's see what happens. I'm going to be waiting. We'll continue to watch. If you are not strong, you would have closed. That is not what makes you a successful trader. A successful trader is the one that learns the price action, understand what buyers and sellers are doing. Sellers are in control. No matter how they, you see, all this retracement, it doesn't make sense. Sellers are in control. No matter what, you see that big jump. Are you seeing that jump? See how much I'm making now. Okay, are you feeling this money? I'm making huge, almost $700 plus. Okay, 𝒂𝒑75. So if I minimize, it has touched level, it's almost touching level 50, meaning that they are going to push this market. That, in fact, the price action is telling me that this is a strong downtrend, because the price, it will try to go up, it will try to move up, but it will just collapse and go down. It will make some high, it will collapse with a big momentum and go to the downside. That is a confirmation of a downtrend price action. So what we are waiting for now is to see. Okay, you see it has cancelled everything now. We can't give up yet. We can't give up yet. But at this point, it seems the spike is going too far. So, but let's see what happens next. Let's see what really happened. You can still see. You can see here that this market is a bear market, despite jumps trying to happen in upside. Sellers still win the market. because if you look at the overall direction, it's downward. So sellers still win this market no matter what. So if you are trying to buy, you are wasting your time. Okay, you are wasting your time. But I want to give a general rule of thumb. The zone level should be least zone level. Okay, you have to go to higher time frame and check, like when you look at market, you go to higher time frame and check if it is trending in any given direction. You are going to use 15 minutes. You are going to use 15 minutes time frame for that. In 15 minutes time frame, you can see that the moving average 200, I seen it. The moving average 200 is above the price action. That the price action is below the moving average 200. That tells you the market is in downtrend. Okay. Now, in this case, we are going to go back to 1 minute time frame, and we are going to allow this trade to keep running until this moving average 10 touches level 15 or 5. Then you close. It's going to happen. But if you discover that the market is uptrend and you want to sell, just close at level 50. Hope you understand. If you didn't understand, comment. Close at level 50. The same thing is when you are buying. If you are buying and you go to M15, I discover that the trend is uptrend, then you will have to wait until moving average. This moving average hits level 90 or 85. But if it is actually downtrend and such thing is happening, then you can close at level 50. Or if the market is actually going against you, but with then what you need to do is to close at some little profit. Okay, 𝑽𝑵𝒂𝒂𝒅, please. That's what you need to do. You can see we are just riding the profit. We are just riding the profit. This is now $800 plus. I'm not lying. What I'm teaching you is real. So let's see what happened towards the end of the cycle when the moving average then hit level 5 and 15. Let's see what will happen. You see that what happened here. You see what happened? The price reversed. I wasn't watching it. I just relaxed, thinking that I'm safe. Let me tell you something. Level 50, as a scalper, you have to close your market at level 50, please. This is not boom and crash. Even boom and crash do change direction. So you see what happened. We should have closed in $800 plus, but because we are feeling that it will keep going, there is probability that it will keep going down. But see what the price action is telling us, that it's no longer going down, it's going up. So we should have closed somewhere here, okay, to avoid the story that touches the heart. So thank you for watching this price action live trading on J75. If you actually follow the instruction, you will make it. Okay, you will make it. If you follow the instruction,